What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, as well as Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the S&P 500. So yesterday S&P 500 pretty much closed exactly where we had anticipated closure would be. What's oddly interesting is if I extend this, it's almost like we're back inside the descending broadening wedge that we started with, which is very interesting if you ask me. But aside from the stock market, the S&P 500 correcting here, a lot of these other cryptocurrencies are doing similar or having similar behavior. Now, you can see with Solana here, we are kind of correcting below moving average. This isn't a bad thing. It's also not a good thing. We haven't divvied out from our bull flag formation here. This is a very bullish lower high, lower low pattern here. So this bull flag typically breaks up. So it doesn't look bad at the current moment. Same thing with something like XRP. Within a very large bull flag here, you can see the consolidation that's taking place. We did correct just a hair below support here, which is very odd. And honestly, it almost looks like I need to get rid of resistance here. And we're going to zoom in and draw some sort of smaller fractal forming here where there's some sort of downtrend like that. And then some sort of bottom support like this. Check it out, because now maybe if I jump to the daily, it'll start to uncover maybe a clearer support resistance that's happening inside of here. Maybe it's not a bottom price floor, but more so some sort of descending fractal taking place here. It's just interesting. We're all over the place. Lots of things to go over. We're going to look and dissect Ethereum and Bitcoin too in a second here. Also, before we dive in, I want to give a huge shout out to RakeBit for sponsoring today's episode. They are a crypto gaming platform, which is very cool. More information about RakeBit will be right after this. Otherwise, let's get right into today's episode. I want to give a huge shout out to RakeBit for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects and platforms, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, RakeBit is a cutting-edge online gaming platform that was established in 2024. They offer a large selection of over 7,000 games from renowned software providers such as Pragmatic Play, NetEnt, and Playtech, as well as original games. And because of the holidays, they're doing a very cool Christmas and kind of New Year promotion and a 100,000 USDT tournament with different stages and two types of welcome bonuses for new players. Up to 200 free spins for the casino and 50% free bet up to 100 USDT for sports. Catering to a global audience, RakeBit supports multiple languages, including English and many others, ensuring a personalized experience for players worldwide. With a focus on the European, Latin American, and Asia Pacific markets, RakeBit stands out in the online gaming industry by offering anonymous gaming, accepting a variety of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, and of course, XRP, providing instant withdrawals with no fees. And as you guys know, we like XRP here on the channel. So the fact that other people are finally starting to adopt and use XRP as a currency really does show how much progress we have made. Now, RakeBit's innovative platform is designed for seamless gaming on both desktop and mobile devices, making it a preferred choice for players on the go, and soon they will have a Telegram bot application with RakeBit integrated in it, so it will be even more convenient and accessible. Now, the platform offers a comprehensive gaming experience featuring popular game types such as slots, table games, live dealer games, and even sports games. With a commitment to player satisfaction, RakeBit even provides an enticing VIP loyalty program, regular tournaments, and gamification features enhancing the overall user experience. Now, if you happen to already be a VIP player and can confirm it, then make sure to reach out to them and they will grant you VIP status right away. The best part is RakeBit's VIPs can earn up to 25% daily cashback, 25% instant rakeback, and 40,000 USDT in total level up bonus. Not to mention, they also provide undisclosed exclusive bonuses to their VIPs. RakeBit offers 24/7 customer support available through live chat and email, ensuring that players receive assistance whenever needed. And one of RakeBit's unique selling points is its focus on cryptocurrency transactions, offering a secure and private gaming environment. Players can enjoy hassle-free deposits and withdrawals with over 10 supported cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. And you can even benefit from a minimum deposit as low as $1 in crypto equivalent. The platform's commitment to privacy is further highlighted by its VPN-friendly policy, making it accessible to a broader audience. RateBit's affiliation with Tech Group BL and its licensing in Costa Rica contributes to its credibility in the online gaming industry. Now, RateBit's transparent and player-centric approach, combined with a strong focus on security and anonymity, sets it apart from competitors. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or a casual player, RateBit offers a comprehensive and rewarding gaming experience, making it a top choice for online gaming enthusiasts in 2024 and in the coming new year. So guys, if you want to play some games this holiday season, then make sure to check them out in the description below. This way you can follow them and keep up to date with their current giveaways and promotions. Otherwise, huge shout out to RateBit for sponsoring today's episode, and let's get back into the technical analysis. So guys, to jump into the technical analysis, you can see yesterday's episode, we were talking about the fact that this will pretty much determine everything this weekend as we are pressing up real nicely against major supports across the board here. Something like XRP, for example, or Solana, or even, all these cryptos, Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're all putting a lot of downwards pressure on their price floor. And if it doesn't hold, we will more than likely see a correction and a drop to the downside. So we're going to start with XRP because everybody loves XRP. And as you guys can see, we have long-term, or if you look at the bigger picture here, we have a very large bull flag formation. Bull flag up, lower high, lower low pattern as we consistently head lower. What we are currently waiting for is a decision long-term, like are we going to be breaking above? Or are we going to be breaking below support or resistance? This will ultimately gear us and gauge us as to where we're going to break. Now, it is the weekend. It is early Saturday morning. And we are waiting for, the rest of the markets to really wake up this weekend here. And typically, the markets consolidate. They trade sideways. We don't really see much movement. I would expect that to happen this weekend too, although I will be paying close attention to it. What I am looking for is to see how we pan out long-term within here. I don't think we're going to get that result this weekend here, but into next week we might. But more so, how are we reacting with this smaller kind of descending fractal that's taking place here? You can see we had to switch things up a little bit with how we're trading out because we used to have this kind of price floor here, but then we started to trade below it. So it makes me think that we're not actually in one of those, and more so, we discovered this kind of smaller downtrend. Either way, it does show signs of consolidation downwards here, and we are waiting patiently for either direction to be broken for us to be kind of buying in here. It's a very clear and obvious bull flag. It doesn't get much easier than that. It's very simple and very obvious here, so it's more so just waiting for the consolidation to take place. There's nothing really inside of here to take advantage of unless we bottom off. Like if we reject off here, then we can buy in long, or if we reject off here, then we can buy in short. Either direction, it's a pretty easy opportunity here, and that covers pretty much all these cryptocurrencies. And the reasons why I'm leaning more towards a correction here is because with something like Solana, we are in a beautiful bull flag. We are in some sort of descending fractal. It's huge. It's obvious as heck too. Look at how many times we've tried to break through this resistance and haven't. And same thing with the floor. How many times have we tried consistently to break through it and haven't? So here we are falling lower, and there's a good chance now that we could, kind of rebound off this support. But ideally, we're looking to come back up, hit resistance, and ultimately break to the upside here. We're looking for a correction to the upside to take place. Now, it's very similar with XRP as they're both in bull flags here. So what we're waiting for is that consolidation to happen here. There's not really much to trade around inside this kind of intra trading inside this fractal here. It's very risky and aggressive. There's honestly no reason to do so. So what we're looking for is just to wait it out. See, are we going to float across? Are we going to hit bottom and then see some sort of movement? That's pretty much the answer here. The bigger picture is there are bull flags forming here, and we have the opportunity to break up, to rally up on the daily charts here. One last movement could very easily take place, especially on XRP and Solana here. So we do need to wait patiently for that. On the coin market cap, you can see we are still consolidating. We are lowering ourselves because prior to that, we were extremely overbought. Like when we were up here, look, we were trading at 95 on the relative strength indicator. Now we're at 50. So we have now lowered ourselves and given us so much more room to head up higher if and when it does decide to happen here. We now have that option available. Trading at 51 on the fear and greed instead of 90 on the fear and greed. Everything is consolidating and kind of, we're reloading, recocking back, getting ready to possibly explode forward. And that's truly what I'm waiting for, because I do think there is one last chance to see a pump to come before we see correction within the markets here, because it is inevitable that a dump is coming for these markets. It's not a matter of if it is, it's a matter of when it's going to come, and if we have one last rally in us left. That's truly how I envision these markets to pan out. Ethereum might have done its correcting. Like, it looks like we're at a bottom here. We could kind of retest briefly, because we only have kind of 2 points of confirmation, maybe 3 if you want to stretch it. But I do think we are in a good position, at least on Ethereum, to possibly consolidate and then eventually float to the upside here. But that's up in the air. Bitcoin, not so much. I'd hope it holds on to here. It'd be nice if it held on to here, and then we could head up. But again, statistically, the textbooks show us that this ascending fractal, they typically break down. Or at least the ascending broadening wedge. Maybe we can tweak it. Maybe it is an ascending fractal, and those could break up. Kind of how we enter is how we exit. And this is showing more signs of an ascending fractal than an ascending broadening wedge, which is definitely a good sign. And if that's the case, and we hold on to this support, at least for the weekend here, we could easily start to rebound up, which would be very nice. Because all these cryptos look like they have room. I mean, they do have room to head down, but they also have room to head up. Ethereum and Bitcoin more so have room to head up, which is very exciting if that does indeed happen here. As for the stock market, I mean, again, there's room to head up as well here, but we have now pretty much we have come back inside of the ascending or descending fractal here. These are constantly forming on the markets. You can see on the stock market here, ever since like months ago, there's been these descending fractals constantly forming. They are bullish, but they constantly form here. And to see another one is no surprise, and also it's a very good sign, because as we consolidate down, we'll build up pressure and we'll explode up again, crushing the previous high, which is very exciting. These are my buy-in kind of points here. If and when the markets do come into contact with either of these, I will be buying in. So I'll just see the markets as they're on sale. So keep that in mind too. But otherwise, that's it for today's video. Huge shout out for RakeBit for sponsoring today's episode. Check out the link down in the description if you want to see them, and or in the comments, sorry. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.